Okay guys, so when you're doing Amazon FBA product research, it can be quite hard to actually find new product ideas. So in this video, I'm going to show you a super quick and easy way to literally come up with hundreds of new Amazon FBA product ideas. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so I love this method. I really love this method. The problem with this method is, unlike using the Helium 10 tool, you can't add in filters and look for specific criteria, as you'll see as we go through the method. But what I love about it is it becomes this like endless chain, this endless chain of product ideas. So you can just keep going and going and going deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's just an endless chain of product ideas. Now this will make more sense as we go through it. So let me show you how. Well, what you want to do is you want to come over to Amazon. And then you want to start off by just searching for any product you can think of. So this can be a product that you've bought recently, anything you've got around the house, whatever it might be, just search for any product. If you can't think of a product to kind of start this search on, because like I said, it's going to become a chain of searches. So we just need a starting point. If you can't think of any product to start this with, just think of maybe, let's say you want to sell a supplement product, think of a supplement product. If you want to go into the baby niche, think of a baby product. Here, I'm going to use apple cider vinegar gummies as my starting point. So search for a product on Amazon. Then what you'll see is obviously we have the search results. And what you want to do is you want to click and open several of the best-selling products. So find the bestseller, obviously open that one straight away, and then open a few different top organically ranked products. These are going to be the top performers, the best sellers in this market for this keyword. So open a few of those. Then what you want to do is click into those products. And here we want to essentially, we want to find out what other products this seller is selling. So if you click here, you go into the brand store. This is not what we want to do. What we want to do is we want to go into the seller's store. So if you scroll down on the page, on the right hand side, we call this the buy box, by the way. So on the right hand side, what you'll see is it says dispatches from Amazon. This means it's an FBA product, but underneath it will say sold by, and this is the seller. If we click into this, it will take us into the seller's store. Now guys, sometimes when you come over here, what you'll see is something that looks like this, where it says dispatches from Amazon and also sold by Amazon. What this means is that Amazon has taken over the selling of this product. So this isn't a seller on its platform. It's not a third-party seller. It's actually Amazon selling this product themselves on their platform, which they do. They do actually sell a lot of products themselves. When you see this, you can't use this method with the product because obviously you can't click into seeing what Amazon sells. So you just have to close that product and look at another option. So FreeSoul, the seller, the brand, we've just clicked into their seller's store. If you then scroll down to the bottom of the page, what you'll see is it says products and then it says see all products. What you want to do is you want to click into that, and then we'll be able to see all the different products that this seller sells. The thinking behind this is that if this seller here is the best seller for a big product like this. So apple cider vinegar gummies is a popular product. It's a big popular product with high demand. If these guys are the best seller or one of the top sellers in a product like this, they are probably a seller that really knows what they're doing, right? They really know what they're doing on the platform. And sellers that know what they're doing, for any product that they consider launching, they would have gone through a product research process. They would have found products that have good demand, that have gaps in the market. They would have done all of that product research before they launched any of the products. So the idea is, why don't you let them do the product research for you? By having a look at the other products they sell, these are all products they've already done product research for, they've already seen are viable on Amazon, and then they've launched. So we can see the other products they sell. We can see what kind of sales they're doing. So Amazon now has this little tag here that says how many are sold per month in terms of units. And you can find other products that they've launched that are selling really well. And with them, we can just steal their product ideas without having to do the product research ourselves. So let's say we did want to launch a supplement brand. Okay, we started with apple cider vinegar gummies. So we've got some other great ideas. We've got intimate flora for women. We've got collagen gummies. We've got magnesium glycinate plus turmeric. We've got general women's multivitamins. We've got apple cider vinegar. We've got creatine powder. We've got loads of different product ideas here. Okay, so let's use another example. So I've just searched chopping board. Let's scroll down and find one of these bestsellers. Okay, these guys look pretty good. I like what they've done with their main hero image. So let's click into this listing. And again, we're just going to click into sold by here. and then we're going to click into see all products. Okay, great. So this is actually great. We can see that there's loads of different products in lots of different niches here. So this is another example. So we've got so many different product ideas here, as you can see. Oh, great. Okay, so there's literally 8 pages of product ideas, which is amazing. So again, just go through these product ideas and just see if they fall into a category that you want to avoid, or if they fall into the kind of criteria that we're looking for. As mentioned, we can also open the Helium 10 X-ray tool to do this in a slightly kind of quicker way if we want to. So we'll firstly look at price point. We'll look here at the size tier to see if anything falls into oversize. And we can also look at the parent level revenue to see if it fits into our criteria specifically for our budget. We can also have a look at review ratings as well. There's products doing good revenue numbers with low review ratings. Well, even better, there might be a really good opportunity there. So definitely want to consider those. So we've got magnetic tape, we've got a rat bait box, we've got a easy grip cutlery for adults. Now, the reason why I said that this is kind of like an endless chain of product discovery is, let's say you're going through this and you find some great ideas you add to your list, and let's say that one of them is these premium kitchen scissors, right? So I would say the main keyword here is probably kitchen scissors, so I add that to my list. But you can then take that product after you've added it to your list and then search that on Amazon. And then we just go through that exact same process. We come and we look at some of the best sellers. So let's have a look at this brand here, Magnificent Kitchen Scissors. Let's click into these guys. We'll do the same thing. We'll go have a look at that Amazon seller store, see what other products they're selling. And again, okay, so they sell scissors, they sell radiator bleed key, they've got lots of different products here. So we can go through that same process. So these guys don't have many products, so that's not super helpful, but you could go through this and often you'll find other products and then you add those to your list and then you search those on Amazon. You can just keep on going and going and going. So for example, here we've got an ionic hair dryer. So let's say that fit into what we're looking for. We'd add ionic hair dryer to our list and then we'll start this process again. So we'll take ionic hair dryer, we'll search that on Amazon, and then we'll go through that same process. So we'll come down here. What you want to avoid when you're doing this, by the way, is you see this says Remington. So Remington is a really big brand. Now, the reason why you don't want to do this with Remington is we want to find private label sellers. We don't want to find big brands. Otherwise, this method's not going to work. So maybe these guys here, Happy Goo. Let's see what else we've got here. Let's try these guys. So we'll then do the same thing. We'll come and click into their store. We'll scroll down. We'll see what other products they sell. Okay, so they've got a hair dryer. They've got hair straighteners. So hair straighteners could be something that you add to your list. They've got, that's it. Okay, so sometimes you'll find sellers that have just a few products like this, and then sometimes you'll find sellers that have lots and lots of products. The ones that have lots and lots of products, those really good sellers, that's really where the treasure trove of products is, right? But yeah, absolutely fantastic method that you can just get lost in this endless chain of product discovery. Some tips to kind of help you find good products when you're starting this search. Always look for products that you think are going to have high demand. Then when you choose what sellers, stores to look into, pick private label sellers rather than big brand products, and also make sure that they are the best sellers and that they have good branding. What they're doing on Amazon is good, because then you're going to pick a good seller who's likely to have done product research properly, and then therefore you can then just swoop in and steal their product ideas for the products they've already done product research for and already launched.